So here we are back in Little Rock, Arkansas, with myself and Clay Roy, both of the Dallas Magpies. We've got the Nashville Kangaroos and the Baton Rouge Tigers playing for 5th place at the USAFL Central Regionals tournament. Clay?
Lucky to get that name, Nashville Kangaroos.
Yeah.
Good representation. We had to settle with the Magpies, didn't we?
They gave us a set of jumpers back in like the year 2000. And
yeah. Is that how it all started?
Yeah, we've been the Magpies ever since. Okay. And then they picked New York over us, and we were the redheaded stepchild.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Can I say that on the air? Okay.
Well, of course, we play them July 15. We head up to New York.
Absolutely. You will see the Magpies versus the Magpies, us up in New York. I believe that field's in Yonkers, a little bit north of the city.
Yep, okay.
It's good fun. You got to watch out for the used heroin needles on the field, but other than that, it's a great pitch.
Apart from that.
If you, those of you at home, if you've noticed a noticeable improvement in the camera quality, that's because Jack Odell is now operating the camera and I am not. He seems to have slightly less ADD than I do.
It helps.
Chase haven't said it yet. Come down off that.
So Baton Rouge are going to want to get onto the board pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
As soon as Nashville get that next goal, then they're looking at a 15-point deficit, and we all know, with the short amount of time we've got, that's going to require a lot of work. So Baton Rouge are going to want to be really hungry here. And it looks like they are.
Yeah. Speaking of hungry, little sandwich in the mouth there.
Yeah, excuse me.
If we were real professionals, we'd have a mute button, cough button.
Sandwich full of sandwich,
Yeah.
mouth full of sandwich button.
So if you like the radio stylings of myself, you can always tune in to 570 KLIF, 1 o'clock on Saturdays for the Texas Lending Mortgage Hour.
Nice.
Happy to have you listen and call in with your mortgage questions.
Good self-plug. Great self-plug.
It's so unlike me to plug myself like that. I just wanted to try it once.
Worthy plug.
Yeah. And you can also listen to us on iTunes, download the podcast, or just check it out online, klif.com.
Beautiful. This is the last game, the third game for each team, I believe. This is when those heavy legs will really start to set in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's been a long day.
Especially if you haven't had very many subs.
Yes, correct.
Which
both teams have, yes, correct. They haven't had the numbers.
Exactly, yeah. Both teams have pulled from a couple other teams to complete their numbers. I mean, you got D-Mace right there for Dallas with the man bun.
This is where, Baton Rouge really have to get this next one.
Yeah, Baton Rouge needs a goal badly.
Yeah, it really looks like Nashville's got.
That's, I believe that's Jeff Parsons, I want to say. He has played,
Yeah, okay, with the hair.
Yeah, he's played possibly longer than I have.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I know. There's kids that have started kindergarten and graduated high school in the time since I've started playing Australian football for the Dallas Magpies.
Beautiful, Mark.
Hardly tell by watching me play nowadays.
This is where it's going to get real tough. These slots, for Nashville and Baton Rouge are in a real pickle.
If Baton Rouge could just get it down to Big 27, it would really make their life a lot easier.
I almost say push him into the middle. Yeah. Just get him.
He's got to just come up.
Just get another bit of height to kind of replace him up forward.
Yeah.
You got to make a move. As much as they're probably all out on their feet right now, this is pretty much make or break right now.
Yeah, if I were him, I would not be walking back towards the goals like that.
Has been a long day. He's carried a fair bit of weight on those shoulders.
Honestly, he's been one of the best players in the comp.
Mate, hands down. Yeah, absolute standout for the day.
We used to do a home and away with Baton Rouge every year, up until, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
Oh, this is dangerous. That's going to get in. Yeah, nice. Lucky bounce there for Nashville. 1 goal 4-10 for Baton Rouge. Score still hasn't changed from half time for them. But that one for Nashville puts them up to 31 points. 10-31. Things are going to get pretty dang hard for Baton Rouge to come back at all here.
If I'm Nashville right now, every mark I take, I'm stopping, slowing down, backing up, making the referee call or the umpire call play on. Might accidentally knock it out of bounds a couple times. Just slow it down as much as you
On
can.
top of that, you don't want any of your guys to be getting injured or anything like that. But Baton Rouge now have an opportunity to move it forward, and can they get there?
Yeah, Baton Rouge got to be speeding this up, whereas Nashville needs to be looking to slow it down.
That's just what they'll do now.
So, close call for Nashville. Baton Rouge almost got on the board there. Balling it up, and 27's running back to the goal square.
I'm not sure why. He can make he makes such a good impact on the game.
I suppose if Baton Rouge can get a clean possession and just kick it up to him.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, as soon as they got it up there, they'd have such a great opportunity. Looks like a pretty heavy hit there on Nashville. Might have copped him a little high. Hope everything's all right. He's getting up. Sure, maybe once he's realised he's got the kick, he might get up a little quicker.
I can't really hear you that well because Brian Barish and Andrew Rose are just standing in front of us talking. Like a bunch of jerks.
You want to see something, guys? If you wanted to, worst case scenario, I have another battery pack, and I think I have another USB, so I can always charge it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing now, Bren.
Slowing it down. Oh, yeah. You heard him say hold. Yeah. Hey, now, a little bit of quick movement from Baton Rouge. Sends it down where he needs to send it to 27, but 27 does not get a hold of it. Since we don't have rosters, Clay,
Oh, mate.
I say we just start making up nicknames for everybody.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Would you like that?
Here's Jono. He's pushed it out to Mick. Great mark by Mick there.
Oh, Mick.
Pushed back hard. Reliable soul.
There he goes, right towards 27.
Oh!
This could be big for Baton Rouge.
Wayne the King Carey, I want to call this man.
All right.
The King. No, he's had such a great day today. Would not be surprised if he slotted this.
He's going to hit
Hey
this.
guys, how's it going?
What's up, Brian?
This will be a bit of a left to right. That breeze has picked up a little.
Yeah, he's aiming for that left post.
Beautiful.
I think Bill is going to call it,
Yeah,
and that's
beautiful.
a major score there for number 27 of Baton Rouge. I believe his name's Wayne the King Carey.
Wayne the King Carey, you're correct. Flashback to the 90s. One of the better players
I'm just-
who have played AFL back home.
Pretending like I know who that is. I haven't even watched an AFL game all season long, Clay. I'm the worst.
Right, shame. Do you have a team? Do you follow anyone back home?
I don't even have a TV. No, I'm just kidding. I do have a TV, but I don't watch it, bro. I put kids to bed, and by that point in time, I'm freaking done. I'll watch John Oliver on HBO.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah. What
And-
do you fall asleep to?
No, well, it's only one episode a week, so I can make it through
okay,
this,
gotcha.
make it through that.
Not a daily.
But
Come on, Baton Rouge.
And
They
then-
get this next one.
and then when Game of Thrones starts up in July,
Nah, you're one of these guys.
I'll have a date every Sunday evening with the television for an hour. One of those guys. What do you mean by that?
I tried, mate. I got through a season and a half, and
Wasn't for you.
no. Once the incest started,
It started in episode 1.
Did it?
Yes.
Well, see, that's how much I paid attention.
Yeah.
Nashville have just put another one on the board.
Yep.
Surely sealed their spot here.
What's wrong with incest, Clay? We're in Arkansas.
No comment.
Got to be careful what you say about that around here.
Oh, that was a point in the end. Okay. I won't start munching on chips.
Confirmation of the tip by Jacko up there on the camera.
Jack Odell.
He says he got a good look at the tip. That is... Throw in, right, Clay?
Yeah, that rolled across.
Yeah.
That should be a throw in.
Baton Rouge really, really needs to...
Quick clearance, and you
Yeah.
know they might have a slight chance, but something's big's going to need a change if they get through. This is the space they need. Keep on your feet. Push it forward. The king.
Oh, there he goes. Look at that mark.
He's got
What is he going to do with it, though? He doesn't have anybody else to send it
He's
to.
usually the one he'd want to kick it to again.
And now run down there and catch your own kick, King.
Yeah. Oh, great
Oh,
tackle
dear.
from Nashville.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a ball up, though. Or high tackle, maybe? High tackle.
Nope, that's legitimate. That's fair enough. Ball up, I agree with that one.
Okay. So you see where King's lining up? I don't see him right now. Is he in the goal square? Yep, there he is.
Forward, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if Baton Rouge. Oh, no. Can't get a clean possession. They just really need to get the ball and pop it up for him. You know he's going to make a strong lead if they can get a clean possession.
Yeah, exactly. So you think it's safe to say they're in a pretty comfortable position now, Nashville?
I think so, but I think if Baton Rouge just had one more player that could win the ball in the middle and just deliver, a few clean kicks down to the forward
They're
line.
not far off at
No.
all. Yeah. Some of the boys coming off now, they're wincing. You can feel the calves, feel the hammies.
I
should be getting pretty tired about now.
I tore my ACL in Baton Rouge one time playing them in 2006, Clay.
Oh gosh.
We, Stu Rackham and I, we had if you're listening to this, you might know who Stuart Rackham is. He's only played in the league since like 1998.
Wow.
But we used to be roommates
Wow.
back when we were young and single.
Yeah. Okay.
And before we had kids,
Yep.
we had
Living the high life.
yeah, we had a BYOP party. Bring your own pool. So we both worked at Brinker International, the home office for Chili's. We borrowed the margarita machine from the test kitchen and
Oh,
a
perfect.
bunch of tequila, and everybody brought their kiddie pools to the
Perfect.
backyard, and we had a bunch of slip and slides, 2 slip and slides in a row set up, and we threw some massage oil on them, and so they were just ridiculous.
Yeah, it would have been real dangerous.
So you'd start in the kitchen, and you'd run out the kitchen door, run off the patio, jump onto the slip and slide,
That is
go
great.
just bridge over to the next slip and slide, and you would stop when you hit the garden because it was
That's about as far as you can get.
yeah, you'd hit the dirt, and So after about, 25, 30 times of doing this, I developed a little bit of a thigh bruise.
Just a slide.
Yeah, took that into the game the next weekend in Baton Rouge, and ended up with a torn ACL from that BYOP party.
Mate. Wait, so you didn't do it in Baton Rouge?
I did. Well, yeah, exactly. I guess not. I mean, technically I did, but that quad wasn't firing properly that day.
Great news. Well, I guess now we might be in a good position to start previewing the next game.
What is the next?
It's a valid
Tulsa
question.
and
Houston. Should be a great game.
That
actually.
is. I was really surprised at the effort we got from Tulsa. I was really surprised.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
Size and athleticism, not so much athleticism, definitely a lot of size. And I mean, it's not like they're totally lacking athleticism, but God, those are big boys, man.
Yeah, I think when we played them, a month ago, 6 weeks ago now,
Yeah.
they lacked that bit of height, but with number 25 that came in, and number 22 is a new addition I think I saw today, really helped them out in the forward line. So once they got it up there, they were pretty dangerous. As if anything, they probably just need to bolster that midfield a bit.
Oh my gosh, we had a really hard time of getting it out of their forward line quite a few times.
Yeah.
You know, we really got by
Real
the
big
skin of our
game.
teeth a couple times.
Yeah. But that should be a great game. Houston have obviously come very close to beating both us and Austin a few weeks back at the Texas Cup in Dallas.
I was really surprised that Houston didn't put up a bigger fight today against Austin.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, last 2 or 3 weeks ago at the Texas Cup, I mean, Houston, it came down to the wire against Austin.
Yeah, that was really close. They actually led the majority of that game.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think Austin just got away with 2 or 3 late ones. Yeah, totally agree.
And I mean, Austin's missing a couple of guys that they had that day, and I don't know who Houston is missing. I know Houston didn't have Tommy. They're a big young Aussie guy, number 11.
Okay.
Well, they didn't have him at the Texas Cup, Jacko.
That should be a great game. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tulsa. I think Houston will just etch them just with that again, that midfield.
But they're both super physical teams. Both of those guys are not. They're not your Austin super run through the back line, finesse, make a guy miss and keep running and have a bounce and run 15 more meters and have another 3 bounces. They're not going to. Neither one of those teams are going to do that, but they will knock you on your butt.
Heavy hitting. That's what it's going to be. Heavy hitting football.
I'm hearing from our trusty cameraman Jacko that we have a major score by by Baton Rouge. I have absolutely no idea how much time we have left in this affair. Maybe we could build some tension or suspense if we did.
I think they might just have enough time to get a couple sneaky goals in there. But geez, they're going to have to be quick, Baton Rouge. And with this clearance out of the midfield, this is looking pretty slick for Nashville. All the way home. What a goal!
Wow, way to respond, Nashville.
Beautiful goal.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Great answer.
I wish you guys could see Jacko with his shirt off filming for us, just glistening in the sun.
If he didn't have his hat on, he'd be glistening more.
Yeah, he's got the convertible like me, instead of just the sunroof like Clay. Baton Rouge is definitely feeling some desperation here.
Oh yeah, they're throwing their bodies around.
But that was a fun home and away series that we had with Baton Rouge for a long time.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. We would just go up there, and it's a college town, you know.
Yeah, right.
So,
yeah, exactly.
Oh man, it's just crazy.
Yeah. What they call that? I don't want to speak out of turn. Death Valley?
Yeah.
Something
yeah,
Valley?
Yeah.
Death Valley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the stadium specific or like the LSU in general?
The stadium
Valley.
specific
Okay, gotcha.
is yeah.
Yeah, we're live, mate.
On the air, Crampton. Don't try to talk to us right now.
Unless you want an interview.
This is effing official.
Safe to say though, this game has been has been the closest we've seen today.
Safe to say there's a definite chance they mute the audio on this whole thing as well.
Very, very high chance. Would not blame anyone if they did it at home either.
So you staying the night tonight here in Little Rock?
Yeah, we will be. I believe Dugan's Pub.
Yeah.
Duggan's Pub is where we'll be settling in. I'm sure they've They're a strong sponsor of Little Rock here, or of the event, so we'll be there for the night, enjoying a few frothies. Of course, drink your water at the same time. Look after that hydration.
What?
Whoa.
Water?
Yes, friend, water. No, but it'll be a great night, and it's great to be able to chat with other guys around the regional area. Really,
It's a lot of fun. Clay, I've played this sport for so long, and I've had so many friends on so many other teams that it's every time I get to one of these things, I see
Right.
people that